God says, a billionaire family is requesting your name. You are the heir, but you must hear it before 11 p.m. or you will miss it. Open this message immediately. Listen to me closely. This is not just another message, and this is not something to scroll past. This is your moment, and heaven is calling your name. What I am about to tell you is not for everyone. It is for the one who knows deep down that they were created for more. You feel it in your spirit. You are not just anyone. You have been set apart. If you walk away from this, you may walk away from the inheritance prepared for you since the beginning of time. Comment Amen right now if your spirit says this is for you. There is a family greater than wealth, older than bloodlines, richer than any name on earth that has been searching for you. This family does not deal in dollars alone. They deal in kingdoms, in promises, in divine legacy. They are requesting your name because the inheritance cannot move forward until you respond. The scroll is open in heaven, the seal is ready to break, but your agreement is the missing piece. You have until 11 p.m. to say yes with your heart, to lean in, to listen not with your ears, but with your soul. If you do not, you will miss what has been prepared with your name on it. Please, do not miss this. This is not about earthly riches alone, though those will come. This is about something much greater, your identity, your calling, your divine place in the unfolding plan of God. I know you've been overlooked. I know they forgot you, passed over you, spoke against you, but heaven did not. Your Father did not. The angels know your name, and it has been whispered again and again at the gates of destiny. You are the one. You are the heir. Comment 1111 if you believe this moment is yours. When I say billionaire family, I speak not just of money, but of heavenly access, divine resources, supernatural doors that open without explanation. This family operates under my covenant. They are waiting for my approval to release what belongs to you. That approval is already signed in blood, the blood of my Son. But you must hear this before it's too late. If you walk away now, the moment may pass and the door may close. I am not threatening you, I am warning you because I love you too much to let you miss what is yours. This is the moment between obscurity and favor, between the wilderness and the promised land, between barely getting by and walking in authority. I know what it took for you to survive. I know how you cried in silence. I saw you praying when no one knew. You thought no one heard you, but I did. And I stored every tear as evidence for this day. The delay was not denial. It was preparation. You were not being punished. You were being positioned, like David, tending sheep while everyone else was feasting at the table. They didn't even call your name, but I did. They forgot about you. I never did. When the prophet asked for the chosen one, they brought all the others. But the oil did not flow until you stepped in. The oil will only flow when the right heir is in the room, and that heir is you. If you are still reading, it's because your heart knows this is real. Not a story, not a coincidence, but a divine appointment. The kind of moment that shifts everything. All of heaven is leaning over the edge, watching what you do next. Because the timing is not just symbolic, it is sacred. Before 11 p.m., something must shift. A yes must rise from your spirit, a cry, a prayer, even a whisper. But something in you must say, I receive it, or else the window will close, and it will not be opened the same way again. This is why the enemy has been attacking you so much lately. This is why your dreams felt delayed, why your mind felt tired, why your joy was running low, because this moment was coming. And if the enemy could exhaust you before you got here, he thought he could make you miss it. But he underestimated your endurance. He didn't know that even in pain, you'd keep pressing. Even in confusion, you'd keep believing. You're still here, and that is proof that you are the one. Comment 222 if you trust this word is reaching you on time. The ones who were born to lead always experience pain before promotion. The ones who carry promise always face pressure before the platform. But the shaking is not to destroy you, it is to reveal you, because nothing untested can be trusted. And what is coming next is too heavy for weak foundations. You are about to carry glory, and I needed to make sure your spirit could hold it. The inheritance is not just a blessing, it's a responsibility. It comes with wisdom, with clarity, with favor that draws both angels and enemies. But you will not walk alone. I am with you. My spirit will guide you. I will surround you with the right people, protect you from the wrong ones, and open doors no man can shut. You will not chase what is already yours. You will walk into it by faith. You're not late. You're right on time. All things are aligning for you. The papers are being drawn. The angels are preparing the release. The spiritual bank of heaven has approved the withdrawal. Now the only thing needed is your voice, your faith, your heart. Say yes. Say yes before the hour passes. Say yes before the enemy confuses you. Say yes while the heavens are still open. And when you do, watch how quickly things begin to shift. Favor will find you. Unexpected connections will appear. Things you thought were stuck will suddenly move. Because when you say yes to me, I release what's been waiting. This isn't magic. This is obedience. This isn't a game. This is a holy moment. And you have been chosen to hear it. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance, Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Take a deep breath. Feel it. You are not reading this by accident. You are not hearing this randomly. This is your moment. I am calling you out of hiding. I am placing the ring on your finger. The robe is being wrapped around your shoulders. The shoes are going on your feet. Just like the prodigal who returned, everything you thought you lost is still waiting. And even more is being added. Like the widow who thought it was her last meal, and I sent a prophet to say, "Feed me first," and the oil never ran dry. Like the woman with the issue of blood who pressed through the crowd for one touch. Like the blind man who cried louder when they told him to be quiet. Your cry is reaching heaven, and I am not ignoring you. I am moving, I am speaking, and I will not let this moment pass without marking you. If you believe this is your divine appointment, like this video now, let your faith speak louder than your fear. Comment 333 if you're ready to declare your faith in what is coming. And now I am speaking directly to that hidden place in you, the place that felt forgotten, overlooked, maybe even abandoned. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are being summoned into your inheritance. But there is urgency, child. The moment is holy. The timing is narrow. You must hear this before 11 p.m. or what belongs to you may pass to another. That is not my desire. My desire is you. This is not about pressure. It's about purpose. I am revealing the scroll that carries your name. The signature of heaven is waiting. The ink is still fresh. But the agreement must be sealed by your faith. I will not force it on you. I will not drag you into what you are unwilling to walk into. But if you will say yes, if you will believe this is for you, I will unlock doors no man has ever seen. I will pour blessings you did not even know how to ask for. I will move faster than time itself because I do not operate by clocks. I operate by obedience. Comment 555, if your spirit agrees and you are ready. There is a release that only comes when you recognize who you are. You are not a mistake. You were not born randomly. You are not just surviving until the end. You were created on purpose, for a purpose. That feeling deep inside of you that says, there has to be more, is my voice. I put that longing in you, and now I am calling you forward. You are an heir not of men, but of heaven. You belong to a kingdom that cannot be shaken, and that kingdom is sending for you. The billionaire family I speak of is not of this world alone. Yes, you will see favor on earth. But this family carries treasures that don't rust, that can't be stolen, that never lose value. This family is built on faith, on sacrifice, on divine promises passed through generations. And your name has appeared. Your name has come up in the conversation. Your file is open. You were not supposed to be in the room by human standards, but grace has brought your name forward. Grace has opened the door, and now it waits for your response. Heaven does not send invitations without reason. When I speak with intention. This is not a random word. This is not a vague encouragement. This is a divine call. And the weight of this moment must not be taken lightly. If you knew how many generations have prayed for this moment to arrive, you would weep. If you knew the battles fought in the spirit realm to get this message to your heart, you would fall to your knees. It is not by chance, it is by divine orchestration. Do not let doubt speak louder than destiny. Do not let the noise of your past cancel the sound of your calling. I was with you when no one else was. I walked with you when you didn't know my name. I carried you through things you thought would destroy you. And now I am calling you to rise, not just to receive, but to become. Become who I said you were before the foundations of the world. The battle was never about where you were. It was always about who you are. You are a carrier of breakthrough. You are a vessel of glory. You are the answer to someone's prayer, the light in someone's darkness. The enemy tried to convince you you were weak, but I say you are chosen. You are favored. You are protected. Even when you didn't know it, I sent angels to fight for you. Even when you were wandering, I marked your path. You were never outside of my reach. And now, I am pulling you into alignment. Comment 1212 if you believe the time is now. There are doors being opened because of this moment. There are healings being released, not just in your body, but in your heart. You thought you had to live with that wound. You thought the rejection would define you. But I am rewriting the story. I am breaking every lie spoken over your life. I am healing what years of pain could not erase, because your heart matters to me. Your mind matters. Your soul is precious. And I will not let you live beneath the promise. What has been spoken over you in secret, those quiet confirmations, the dreams you didn't tell anyone about, they are real. They were me. I was speaking in visions, in whispers, in coincidences too perfect to be accidents. You felt it. You knew it. But fear kept you silent. That silence ends now. Speak, declare, receive. Because the power of life and death is in your tongue, and your tongue must agree with what heaven is saying. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are stepping into divine timing. The kind of timing that makes no sense to people, but perfect sense to purpose. You are walking into prepared places. You are moving into rooms you didn't knock on. You are receiving calls you didn't expect. Because when I open a door, no man can shut it. And I am opening it now. But the clock is ticking, and your yes must come before the window closes. You have carried burdens I never asked you to carry. You have tried to earn what I already gave freely. You thought you had to be perfect. You thought your past disqualified you. But I say your brokenness is not your shame. It is the place where I show my strength. Your story is not over. In fact, it is just beginning. What looked like the end was just a chapter. I am writing a better ending than you imagined. You will see restoration in areas you thought were lost. Relationships healed. Opportunities resurrected. Peace returned. Because I am a God who restores. I do not take joy in watching you suffer. I take joy in lifting you out of the pit, in placing you on solid ground, in showing the world that I still move in power. You will be the testimony. You will be the miracle others talk about. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. This is about the Spirit, and in the Spirit there has always been a war for your destiny. But now I am breaking through the noise to speak directly to your soul. You are being called, not just noticed, not just chosen, but claimed. This is the hour, and you must not delay. This is not a time to hesitate. There is something sacred being transferred. Not to those who are talented, not to those with perfect pasts, but to those who are willing to say yes. The inheritance was never based on your worthiness. It was based on your willingness. And if you give me your heart in this moment, I will give you access to blessings that will leave you speechless. I will bring you to a place where you will say, I never imagined this life, but God did. I wrote it before you were formed. I designed it before you spoke your first word. And now, I'm ready to release it. Comment 777 if your spirit says, this is the hour you were created for. You may feel unprepared, unworthy, or unsure. That's all right. All I've ever needed was your surrender. Moses stuttered. Gideon doubted. David was too young. Esther was terrified. Yet I used them all. I covered their weakness with my strength. I turned their fear into fire. That same power is being extended to you now. The power to walk into rooms you never thought you'd enter. The power to overcome what's been chasing you for years. The power to shift your life from barely surviving to boldly living. But this moment is not about doing. It's about becoming. Becoming who I always said you were. Becoming the heir you've been all along. Not because of your name on earth, but because of your name in heaven. You carry weight there. You are known in the courts of angels. You are written in the Lamb's book of life. And now, the seal is about to be broken. But if you miss this moment, if you walk away from this divine call, you may not get another like it. The hour is rare, the access is sacred, and you must move now. Do not let your past speak louder than my promise. You are not disqualified by what you've done. You are qualified by what I've done. My blood paid the price for your freedom. My resurrection secured your victory. And I did not do it just to forgive you. I did it to restore you, to seat you in heavenly places, to make you more than a survivor. You are royalty. You are seated at the right hand of the Father with Christ. You are not begging. You are not at the mercy of your circumstances. You are walking in divine covering. You have waited long enough. You have cried enough. You have second-guessed yourself too many times. Now I am putting the pen back in your hand. Now I am reminding you of what I promised. The dreams I placed in you were not fantasies. They were blueprints. Visions of what's possible when faith and obedience collide. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are exactly where you need to be to receive everything that has your name on it. Comment 999 if you're ready to walk into your inheritance. Do not be afraid when I begin to shift things quickly. Some people may walk away. Some opportunities may close. Some familiar places may feel uncomfortable. That is not rejection. That is redirection. I am removing what can no longer stay so that I can place what will remain. You prayed for alignment. Now I am answering. But alignment comes with adjustment. And sometimes that adjustment feels like loss until you see what I was making room for. I am about to give you peace that no money can buy. I am about to surround you with people who see your soul, not just your usefulness. I am about to break the patterns that have held your family for generations. You will be the first to rise. You will be the one who shifts everything. The curses stop with you. The fear ends here, because where my spirit is, there is freedom, and my spirit is resting on you. This is not just your moment. This is your mantle, and with that mantle comes miracles. You will see healing in places you gave up on. You will receive answers to prayers you stopped praying. You will feel my presence in a way that silences every lie. Because I am not a God who teases, I am a God who fulfills. And what I promised you in the dark, I will bring into the light. The things you thought you needed to chase will begin to chase you. The favor that felt far will feel like a shadow always covering you, always close. You will wake up and feel clarity. You will go to sleep and feel peace. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know I'm in control. You have tried to carry this life alone. Now I am asking you to release it. Let me take the lead. Let me show you what I can do with a surrendered heart. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You've done it your way long enough. Now watch what happens when you do it mine. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for permission. Let me move. Let me speak. Let me fight for you. I am still the God who shuts the mouths of lions. I am still the God who parts the sea. I am still the God who brings water from dry places, and I am still your God. When I said you were the heir, I meant every word. I don't take it back. I don't change my mind. Even when you doubted, I kept building. Even when you sinned, I kept calling. Even when you ran, I never turned away. That's how deep my love goes. That's how far my grace reaches. And now, everything I prepared is at your feet. You just have to say yes. Don't say later. Say yes now, before 11 p.m., before this moment passes. You do. You matter more than you know. That's why this message has reached you at this very moment. I have waited for you to hear this because now is the time. There is a door standing open before you, and it will not stay open forever. You must walk through it before the hour passes. This moment carries your next season, and if you miss it, you miss what I've been preparing behind the scenes all along. This is not a message to scare you. This is an invitation filled with love and urgency. Not everyone hears this kind of call. Only those who have been marked. You are one of them. That's why life has never felt normal for you. That's why you've always carried a weight, even in childhood. You thought something was wrong with you. You wondered why you always felt things deeper than others, why you've always carried this invisible heaviness. That wasn't your weakness. That was your calling beginning to stir, long before you knew what it was. Comment 1010 if you feel like this is unlocking something in your spirit. Now the calling is no longer just a whisper. It is rising, loud, clear, and urgent, because you were created for such a time as this. You are not behind. You are not late. Everything you have walked through has led you here. Every loss, every heartbreak, every delay, even the mistakes, yes, even those, I have used them to shape you, to humble you, to make you listen, because what you're about to receive requires deep roots. And now your roots are deep. Now you're ready. The inheritance I'm placing in your hands is not something small. That's why the preparation felt so long. I'm giving you influence that will touch lives. I'm giving you favor that will unlock places others only dreamed of. I'm giving you peace that won't depend on circumstances. But before all of that, I'm giving you clarity. I'm removing the fog, the confusion, the lies. You will no longer wonder who you are. You will know you are mine. You are called, you are chosen, and you are next. This is why I told you not to give up, even when everything in you wanted to. This is why I let you survive the moments that were meant to break you. Because what is coming next required someone who had been through the fire and didn't quit. Someone who knows what it means to hurt and still keep walking. Someone who understands what it means to be passed over, yet still trust that their time will come. That's you. You've been refined. Now you're ready to carry the weight of glory. Some will not understand the shift that's about to happen in your life. That's okay. I didn't ask you to be understood. I asked you to be obedient. I asked you to trust me even when others don't see what I placed in you. Not everyone is supposed to recognize your value right away. I hid you for a reason. I kept you covered while I worked on your character. And now I'm about to bring you out, not for applause, but for purpose. Comment 1515 if you're ready to walk into what's been waiting for you. The next few days will hold divine signs. You will see confirmations in unexpected places. People will speak words that echo this message without knowing why. Doors you didn't expect to open will swing wide, and you will know this was real. This was heaven speaking. But do not wait for signs to obey. Faith is not built on proof. It is built on trust. Trust me now, and I will show you more than you asked for. I am not promising a life without trials, but I am promising victory through them. I will be your shelter when the winds rise. I will be your strength when your heart feels weak. I will walk with you into every room, every assignment, every step, and I will surround you with people who won't drain you, but pour into you, who won't compete with you, but uplift you, who see what I see in you. You've been praying for answers. I am the answer. You've been asking for a sign. This is it. You've been hoping for a breakthrough. It begins the moment you say yes with your whole heart. Not a quiet yes that whispers maybe, a loud, bold yes that declares, I believe this is for me. I accept what God has written in my name. I will not miss my moment. Before 11 p.m., let your yes be heard in heaven. Speak it, write it, declare it. Let the atmosphere shift. There are things waiting to be released that will not move until your heart aligns with this word. Your inheritance will not chase you. It is waiting for your reach. It's already yours, but your faith must unlock it. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Do not allow distraction to steal what was meant to crown you. The enemy will try to fill your mind with doubt, with questions, with fear. But my Spirit will whisper peace. You will know this is the truth because of the stillness it brings to your heart. You will feel the fire rising again. The kind of fire that says, I was born for more. Yes, you were. And this is that more. You will testify of this moment. You will look back and say, that was the turning point. Because what I am releasing is not temporary. It's generational. It will touch your children, your children's children. It will break chains off people around you. It will restore things that look dead. You are not just being blessed, you are becoming a blessing. You are a vessel of heaven, and this world needs what you carry. I saw every moment. I caught every tear. I heard every whispered prayer you never told a soul, and I never turned away. I kept watching over you because I knew what was coming. I knew the moment would arrive where I would call your name, and now that moment is here. This is not just a shift, it's a divine release. A heavenly inheritance prepared for you, unseen by many, but completely written into your story. You are not being offered something random. This is what I've been building for you all along. Even when it felt like your life was in pieces, I was writing purpose into every broken place. Every delay was part of the plan. Every silence was filled with preparation. Every no was making room for a better yes. But this is the yes that matters most. This is the yes that unlocks everything. Comment 1717 if your heart knows this moment was made for you. There are times when heaven sends a word that will never return empty. This is that kind of word. This word carries weight. It is charged with power and purpose. It is not ordinary. And it is not for everyone. It is for the heir. It is for the one whose name has been whispered in the courts of heaven. For the one who has been hidden, waiting, struggling, fighting just to hold on to faith. This is the word that comes just before the rain after a long drought. The one that reminds you God never forgot you. I have seen the way you doubted yourself. I saw when you stopped dreaming because the pain of disappointment was too heavy. I saw when you began to settle for good enough, even though you were born for greatness. That was never my plan for you. I don't deal in leftovers. I don't hand out scraps. I give abundance. I give overflow. I give more than enough. Not because you earned it, but because you are my child. This inheritance has your name on it. It was set aside for you long before you could understand what you were being called into. It is sealed, protected, untouched by man's hands. But it must be received in time. The instruction is clear. You must hear and accept before 11 p.m. Why? Because windows don't stay open forever. Favor has a time. When I move with purpose, and I need your faith to meet my timing. You may think, why me? I will tell you why. Because you didn't give up. Because even when you felt like nothing was working, you still whispered, God, I trust you. Because even in your weakness, you stayed close. Because you did not turn your heart away from me. Because I saw what others didn't. I saw a heart that wanted to do right. I saw humility. I saw hunger. And I can do more with that than the most perfect plans. Comment, Amen, if you're ready to receive what heaven has already written. This is the fulfillment of what has been quietly forming. The fruit of the season that made you question everything. And now I am saying to you, it was not in vain. The lonely nights, the closed doors, the long seasons of waiting, they were not wasted. They were weaving you into the kind of person who could carry this inheritance without letting it destroy you. Because blessing without preparation becomes a burden. But you, child, are ready. You've been tested, refined, and now trusted. There is power in your yes. That one word can shift the course of your life. You don't have to know how. You don't have to see every step, you just have to respond. Just like Abraham didn't have the map, but he moved. Just like Noah didn't have the approval of people, but he obeyed. Just like Mary didn't have a full understanding, but she said, "Let it be unto me," and the world changed through their yes. Yours will too. What I am preparing to release will bring restoration. It will heal wounds you stopped talking about. It will silence the voices of doubt that have been tormenting your mind. It will bring clarity to what you thought would always be confusion. I will not just change your outer life. I will renew your spirit. Your laughter will return. Your peace will deepen. Your joy will overflow. Because when my promises come to pass, they don't just fix situations, they transform hearts. You have nothing to prove. You are not here to perform. You are not earning this. You are receiving what already belongs to you. That's what it means to be an heir. It's not about striving. It's about positioning. And your posture of humility, your quiet faithfulness, has positioned you perfectly for this moment. You are no longer the outsider. You are not the forgotten one. You are the chosen heir. The one the scroll mentions. The one the inheritance was designed for. You will no longer have to chase what's already yours. You will walk in authority. Doors will respond to your presence, not because of your power, but because of the seal that rests on your life. And that seal is my name. That seal is the blood that covers you. That seal is the spirit that lives in you. You carry heaven's approval, and when heaven approves, earth must align. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is your release. This is your time. Before the clock strikes, before the moment passes, before your heart grows cold with distraction, hear me, receive it. Say yes, not just with words, but with surrender. Open your hands. Let go of what you thought you needed. Make space for what I'm sending. This is not something you can afford to miss. I crafted you with care, with intention, and with purpose. Long before you entered this world, I spoke your name. I declared your life would carry meaning, that your story would carry redemption, that your hands would carry miracles, that your voice would carry power. And now, the moment has come for you to rise into what I declared from the very beginning. There is no mistake in your timing. It may feel like others got ahead. It may seem like you missed the opportunities, but I am not bound by time. I hold time. I can redeem what was lost. I can restore what was broken. I can renew what looked ruined. Do not look at the clock in panic. Look at me in faith. The time is now, and what matters most is not what has already passed, but what you choose to believe in this moment. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I have prepared. Comment 333 if your faith says this is the shift you've been waiting for. There is a spiritual transfer happening right now. Things are moving in your favor that you cannot see. I am working behind the doors of the unseen. I am speaking your name in rooms your feet haven't entered yet. I am touching hearts in your favor. I am stirring generosity where there was once resistance. I am shifting minds that once said no and turning them to say yes. The same way I changed Pharaoh's heart to favor Moses, I will change the hearts of those assigned to release what belongs to you. Do not fear if it doesn't look like anything is happening. Faith is not about what you see, it's about what you trust. And trust must be louder than fear right now. This moment is spiritual before it becomes physical. What you are receiving is bigger than material things. This is identity. This is alignment. This is you stepping into the reason you were born. And once you step into who you are, everything around you will begin to reflect it. You were made for more. You've known it for a long time, but you didn't know how it would come. You didn't know how to reach it. You tried things your way. You tried to make sense of it. But now I'm saying to you, let go. Let me take it from here. Let me carry you the rest of the way. Let me open the door. Let me make the connection. Let me bring what you were never meant to chase. This isn't about effort. It's about surrender. This is why it's been so heavy lately. This is why you've been feeling stretched. You're not falling apart. You're expanding. You're outgrowing the version of yourself that was only built to survive. You're becoming the version that is ready to reign. And yes, it feels uncomfortable. Growth always does. But it's not punishment. It's preparation. I am preparing the vessel for the glory. And you, my child, are the vessel. Comment 222 if you trust that even the pain had purpose. Some of the people you loved won't go with you into this next season. Not because you are better than them, but because you're being called higher. Some people are part of the process, not the promise. And if you try to take everyone with you, the weight will slow you down. I will give you peace about the ones I remove. I will surround you with new voices, new strength, new alignment. You won't walk alone, but you will walk with those who are walking in the same direction. I know the battles you've faced in silence. I know the attacks that came out of nowhere. I know how tired you've been. But I'm telling you now, the battle is shifting. The tide is turning. I am raising a standard against every weapon that was formed against you. No curse, no gossip, no delay, no spiritual resistance will be able to hold back what I am releasing. I have commanded the gates to open. I have spoken to the opposition, and I have declared, let them pass. You are not just walking into blessing, you are walking into authority. You will not only receive, you will also lead. You will speak and things will shift. You will pray and heaven will answer. You will walk into places and atmospheres will change, not because you are perfect, but because you are carrying my spirit. And where my spirit is, nothing stays the same. Don't worry about how it's going to come. Don't worry about when or through who. Your focus is not the method. Your focus is the master. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit expectant. I will surprise you with how I do it. I will show you that I can move faster than time, greater than logic, and deeper than any earthly system. What I have for you is not limited by rules or structures. I will make a way where there was none. You have waited long enough. The enemy tried to wear you down so you'd stop believing, but he failed. You're still standing, you're still listening, you're still believing. And because of that, I will honor your endurance. I will reward your patience. I will pour out blessings that overtake you. Not just enough for you, but enough to bless others, enough to lift those around you, enough to fund dreams you didn't even think were possible. It's me, awakening something in you that's been dormant for far too long. I am speaking now because the window is open, and the moment has been carved out in time for you to receive what no one else can take. What's yours has always been yours, but now it's time to claim it. You were never meant to live a life of settling. The enemy tried to convince you that what you had was all there would ever be, that the disappointment you faced was your ceiling, that the closed doors were permanent. But I never closed those doors to punish you. I closed them to protect you, because I was preparing something that could only be delivered when the time was right. And now, child, it is right. This is the moment you've been walking toward, even when you didn't know it. Comment Amen if your heart knows this is your time. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've seen others rise. You've watched them be celebrated, favored, lifted, and you've wondered, God, did you forget me? No, I didn't forget. I was just writing a story in you that couldn't be rushed. What I'm doing in you had to be formed in deep places. I wasn't just putting together a blessing, I was building a foundation. Because what I'm about to place in your life is weighty, it's holy, and it cannot be carried by someone who hasn't been tested. That's why your pain had purpose. It made you ready. This moment, this word, this divine hour before 11 p.m., it's not a metaphor. It's a marked time. It's a line being drawn between who you were and who you will become. You will not go back after this. You will not settle again. You will not question your worth. Because I'm lifting you into a level of clarity where your spirit will no longer wrestle with doubt. You will know. And from that knowing, you will walk with boldness. Because heirs do not beg. They walk in what is already theirs. You will no longer be confused about your purpose. You will not wake up wondering if you matter. I am answering the question you've asked in silence. Why am I here? You are here to carry the light. You are here to shift atmospheres. You are here to break generational chains. You are here to bring healing where others brought pain. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are not average. You are mine. And what is mine cannot be denied. Comment 1111 if you believe your steps have been ordered for this very moment. There are things about to open for you that don't even make sense to those watching. Doors that were never supposed to open by man's standards will open because I am the one turning the handle. You've tried to force things before, and they didn't work. But you don't have to force anything in this season. This isn't about pushing, it's about positioning. I am placing you exactly where you need to be. You will walk into it. And it will feel like grace carried you there. I want to remind you of something. I never stopped speaking to you. You just got used to the noise. But today, my voice is cutting through all of it. Every distraction, every doubt, every fear. I'm silencing them so you can hear me clearly. You've been surrounded by too much noise, and I'm calling you back into stillness. Because it's in stillness where your ears open. It's in surrender where your strength is found. Come back to the place where you first heard me. Come back to the place where you believed anything was possible. This inheritance you are stepping into is not just for your comfort, it's for your calling. I am giving you more so you can do more. I am blessing you so you can become a blessing. I am filling you so you can pour out. This next season will be marked by purpose, not pressure. You will no longer feel like you're striving just to survive. You will live from rest. You will wake up with peace. You will go to sleep without fear. Because when I take over, chaos has no place. There will be people who question how it all happened so fast. They didn't see the years of waiting. They didn't see the silent battles. But I did. And I am rewarding you not because of what they saw, but because of what I saw. I saw your faith in the dark. I saw your prayers when you felt forgotten. I saw you worship when your heart was breaking. I saw you forgive when it was easier to hate. And for all of that, I say, well done. Now receive what I've prepared. This is not a loan. This is not a temporary breakthrough. This is a permanent shift. You won't have to keep looking over your shoulder, wondering when it will end. I am establishing you. I am planting you. I am securing you, because I do not bless just for a moment. I bless for a lifetime. And when I build, no one can tear it down. What's coming will not be shaken by man's opinion or the enemy's attack. It is protected by my word, and my word does not fail. You are not alone in this. Even if others walk away, I will not. Even if you lose people, you will not lose me. I am the constant in the chaos. I am the voice in the silence. I am the shelter in the storm. And I will be with you in this next chapter just as I was in the last. Only now you will see what I was preparing for all along. The struggle was not your identity, it was your training ground. You are ready now. The hesitation is lifting, the fear is breaking, the clarity is coming, and all you need to do is say yes, yes to what I'm doing, yes to the life I've prepared, yes to the peace I'm giving, yes to the timing I've aligned. Say yes before the moment passes. Say yes before the inheritance moves on. Say yes because you believe I am the God who finishes what he starts. And I started something in you long ago, and now I will bring it to completion. I kept you because your name was written into something bigger. I protected you because what you carry cannot die in the wilderness. The journey wasn't meant to kill you, it was meant to reveal you. And now I'm revealing what's been hidden inside you all along. You've been looking around, waiting for a sign. You've been asking, God, is this really for me? Yes, it is. The inheritance I'm placing before you is not just a reward, it's a responsibility. It's not just a gift, it's an appointment. You've been assigned to this, anointed for this, set apart for this. I chose you when no one else saw you. I called your name when everyone else forgot it. And now I am bringing you into what I have kept safe for you, because the time is right and your heart is ready. Comment 1212 if you believe you were protected for a purpose. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not walking into random favor. You're walking into fulfillment. What you felt in your spirit for years but couldn't explain, it's here now. That sense that you were born for something greater wasn't pride, it was prophecy. I whispered it to your spirit before you could even speak. And though you've been through seasons that tried to bury it, the truth has survived. That seed of calling, of identity, of greatness, it is still alive in you. And now I'm watering it with my word. Don't let the opinions of others drown out my voice. Not everyone will understand what I'm doing in you. Not everyone is supposed to. I didn't call them. I called you. I didn't anoint them to carry this. I anointed you. This was never about their validation. It was always about your obedience. If you keep waiting for people to approve what I've already appointed, you'll miss the window, and this window won't stay open forever. I am telling you clearly, before 11 p.m., I need your heart to say yes. Not a quiet, half-hearted yes. A full, surrendered yes. Because this kind of favor is for the fully willing. This kind of release is for the ones who stop doubting and start declaring. This kind of breakthrough cannot rest on a hesitant heart. It must land where there is faith, real faith. The kind that says, even if I don't see it yet, I believe God is doing it. Comment Amen if your spirit is saying yes to this divine release. Everything is shifting. The atmosphere around you is responding to this word. There is a breaking happening in the spiritual realm. Chains are falling off your mind. Shame is losing its grip. Fear is being cast out, because I am doing something new, and this new thing will not fit in your old mindset. I'm stretching your capacity. I'm enlarging your vision. I'm bringing you out of survival and into strategy. I'm moving you from confusion into clarity, because you can't carry the promise with an old perspective. You've been asking me to open the door, but I've been asking you to open your heart. I don't want part of you, I want all of you, because what I'm giving you next cannot be mixed with fear, doubt, or pride. This season requires surrender. That's the key, not talent, not performance, not perfect effort, just a surrendered heart, a yielded spirit, a willing vessel. That's all I've ever needed to release my glory. Do not compare your path to theirs. What I'm doing in you is not a copy. It's not a version of what someone else received. It is completely unique. No one else has your assignment. No one else can carry what I've put inside you. Stop looking at timelines and measuring your progress against someone else's. I'm not using their calendar. I'm using my plan. And in my plan, you are right on schedule. This moment, this hour, this day, it is marked in heaven. You will look back at this moment and say, that was the day everything changed. Because this isn't just a message, this is a shift. The kind of shift that repositions you, the kind that breaks cycles, the kind that activates inheritance. You will feel it even before you see it. The heaviness will lift, the peace will grow, and you'll know it has begun. Some doors will close right after this moment. Don't be afraid. That's me too. I'm shutting what no longer serves you. I'm removing what cannot grow with you. Don't cling to what I'm cutting. Don't beg for what I'm blocking. If I close it, it's because I'm protecting you. You ask me for peace. Sometimes peace means subtraction before addition. Trust the pruning. It's preparing you for fruit that lasts. You've spent enough time waiting. Now you're moving. You've spent enough energy surviving. Now you're thriving. You've given so much of yourself to everyone else. Now I'm giving you back to you. You're going to feel stronger, clearer, wiser, lighter, because I'm not just changing your situation, I'm transforming your soul. There are things being released right now in the spirit that will reach you in the natural very soon. Things that felt stuck are being unstuck. Things that seemed lost are being recovered. Things that felt delayed are being accelerated. You are not behind. You are being aligned. This is not about chance, it's about covenant. And I always keep my covenant. This is why the fire had to be so hot. This is why the pressure felt like it would break you. Because the oil only flows when the olives are crushed. The gold is only purified by the flame. I was not punishing you. I was refining you. And now, what was hidden in you is ready to be revealed. You are not the same person you were when the battle began. You are wiser. You are stronger. And now, you are ready to carry the inheritance with maturity and humility. Comment 555 if you know God was preparing you, not punishing you. You must understand, the inheritance was never removed. It was reserved. It was set apart until you were in position to receive it. And now you are in that position. You are not waiting on me. I've been waiting on you. Waiting for your faith to rise above the noise. Waiting for your spirit to stop reaching for crumbs and realize you've always had a seat at the table. The wealth, the wisdom, the restoration, the healing, it's all been assigned to your name. But your agreement is the key that unlocks it. There's a reason the attacks intensified recently. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't threatening. He saw the shift coming before you did. He saw the doors cracking open. He saw the angels gathering what was stored up. He saw heaven preparing to call your name. That's why confusion tried to cloud your mind. That's why exhaustion tried to steal your strength. That's why distractions came out of nowhere. But here you are, still standing, still listening, still believing. And that, right there, is proof that you are the heir. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you, starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are the one the enemy hoped wouldn't wake up. You are the one he tried to silence. But your spirit is louder than your past. Your calling is louder than the pain. And now that you've come this far, I won't let you go back. I'm not just calling you, I'm covering you. I'm surrounding you with favor, with strength, with divine timing. You won't miss what's yours. Not this time. Not if you keep your eyes on me. Comment, Amen, if you believe no weapon formed against you will prosper. I have been writing this story all along. Every chapter, every moment. Even the ones you didn't understand. Even the ones that didn't make sense. What felt like failure was just a pause. What felt like rejection was just redirection. I was never subtracting, I was clearing the path. I was never abandoning you. I was building something so sacred that it required stillness, even silence, for a season. But that season is ending. This is a new chapter. One that begins not with striving, but with receiving. Receiving the truth about who you are. Receiving the favor that's chasing you. Receiving the restoration of what you thought was permanently lost. I am not just giving back what was taken, I am giving back better. Double for your shame, joy for your mourning, beauty for the ashes you've carried for far too long.